He came searching for me. He came searching for me.
My friends Jimmy and Jennifer Lane did background vocals on Back Home. Jennifer and Russell Terrell actually wrote the song. Jennifer's an incredible songwriter. And I've not really been a prodigal myself. The song's about a prodigal. That really wasn't my story. I made a lot of stupid decisions when I was a kid. Made a lot of dumb choices, as a lot of kids do, teenager growing up. But I never really got away from the church, per se. I was always in church. I was always around the church. I was always being carried to church by my parents. Sunday school, big part of my life. Everything we did revolved around church, and still does. That's the way I raised my family. So for me to kind of align myself with a prodigal and relate to a prodigal, that's kind of a stretch for me. But there was times, in my past when I kind of played the part of the prodigal for sure. I remember one time when I was about 10 or 11 years old, I can't remember. I remember my mom had gotten on to me real heavy about something, and she probably already wore my rear end out or something, I don't know. Anyway, I decided I was going to leave. I decided I was going to leave home. And not real sure where I thought I was going to go. But I remember I slammed the door, I walked out, and I just started walking down our dirt road there in central Mississippi. And I was just stomping and kicking, and I was going down the road, kicking rocks and mumbling under my breath how, I've been done so wrong and people treating me bad and all this kind of stuff. And I just kept walking, and I walked, and I walked, and I walked, and I just kept walking down this dirt road, and I passed the neighbor's house and kept going. Past the next couple of houses and kept going. Before I knew it, I looked up and I'm a mile or two away from home down this little dirt road. And I remember my Uncle Floyd, he came driving by in a truck. He had been going somewhere and he came driving by in a truck. And he kind of crept up next to me, rolled the window down. I'm still just walking. Not quite as mad as I had been before. I kind of cooled off a lot. He said, Jason, everything okay? And I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's like, you going somewhere? I'm just exercising. I walked a little further. I waited till he kind of got out of sight, and I turned around. So where are you going to go? Where was I going to go? I was 10 years old, 11 years old, whatever it was. I didn't have any plans. I wasn't leaving home. I was just mad. I was just frustrated. And I think a lot of times that's the people who walk away from God. I think maybe that's why they walk away. They don't have a plan. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know where they're going. They just get frustrated sometimes. But I'm telling you, when you turn your back on God, you're walking down a road you don't know where the end's going to take you. And I've known people who walked a long way down that road and they never came to themselves. Thank God, I know a lot of people who did. They were real prodigals who came back home. And I made my way back home that day, and I had to apologize to my mom for scaring them. Where I was. I looked up and I was gone. I'm telling you what, I'm thankful. Even in all my mistakes, God welcomed me back home. And that's just kind of what I think about when I think about the song.
He came searching for me. He came searching for me.